That just makes sense. You'll be louder at home, maybe. But so Bob is acting dumb on stream is actually 500 IQ. I've never acted dumb on stream, motherfucker. After explaining the situation to the two soldiers, they readily agree. Bro, I can't read that fast.
Drive carefully, all right? You don't want to end up in this situation again.
Yeah, I'm on to you, Polonsky. I know you're getting paid under the table too, bitch. In case of women, it seems to appeal to a certain fetishization that some men have of an infantilized woman. But why? That's weird, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I find that stuff really annoying.
So he acts smart on stream, but he's dumb LMHM.
Because people are weird as fuck. I don't think that's the majority, bro. I think it's more like what Tasty Cookie said. I think the main reason is that it does make you more approachable for a wider audience, you know? Like kids, adults, like because at the end of the day, chat, right? At the end of the day, why is the sun emote so popular? It's because it's based on that baby, you know? It's based on the baby. And like, I watched a video on why babies are used so often in like, in a bunch of goofy ass positions and doing memes and stuff like that. And like nobody bats an eye, everybody enjoys it. It's because like babies in our mind as human beings, we just liken them to innocence and purity, right? And so like when they're doing stuff, it's just like, oh, you know, that's like cute and funny, right? Oh God. Okay, you know what I mean, all right? You know what I mean, right? Okay, but like the premise is, you know, that the more like infant-like you act, the more approachable or likable you get for a wider audience, because human brains are naturally geared to want to protect and, you know, care for like a baby, right? I think, maybe, I don't know. But should I start acting like that? No, please don't, man. Please don't. I think when people act like babies, it's so fucking cringe. It's not my, yeah, I hate that. Click top left, then you can read again. This? Some people don't want independent partners. They want control. Stupid people are less threatening and easier to control. So, okay, bro, that makes no fucking sense what you're saying. Listen, I get what you guys are saying about fucking, like, you know, certain individuals, right? But, like, what I'm talking about is, like, content creators. Like, bro, acting like a kid on camera is not gonna fucking let chat control you. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Also, I don't think I've seen a train like this before. Is it a new model or something?
Baby play is a thing, no? Oh my God. Listen, I'm sure it's a thing, but that can't be a majority. It has to be a minority, bro.
Not a fan of small talk, are you? Anyway.
Wait, you know what's the funniest thing,
it's
chat?
It's an up-to-date map of the Snezhnayan rail network.
Did you guys remember? Oh, fuck, what was his name? Sichnik, or what was his fucking name? Yeah, Shishkin. Bro, I saw, I think it was Duck that tweeted it, and I was like, holy shit, he kind of does look like fucking, Walter White. Like, after I saw, I was like, wait a second. And it kind of makes sense, you know, like, it is, I mean, wait a second. It is Walter. I was like, wait, what? Why didn't I see this? Obviously, you know, he's got a bit more hair going on here, right? So he might not be fully bald, but... Walter is bald? Okay, but like, you know, almost. No, it's Heisenberg. Oh, okay. Pre-cancer, yeah. It's Walter before cancer. But then before cancer, I don't think he wore the hat, you know?
All the track switching is automated. So, as long as the train's moving, you don't need to worry about collisions or anything.
Did you see the Genshin
We'll leave you to examine
letter?
the train's conditions yourselves. Fingers crossed
That's
nothing's
not a thing.
broken. I doubt Sir Tomoros has any engineers with experience working on this model.
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks for everything.
All right then.
Spoiler?
Have a safe
Okay,
journey.
oh, okay.
And make
It's
sure
not
to
an
check
actual
everything's
Trump
working
thing.
before you set off.
Yo, it's kind of crazy. These guys just allow a random, different train model to just ride on their fucking rails. Like, what if we break it, you know? Like, how do we know if it's even fully compatible? Just trusting our asses. Oh, you can actually... Oh, so if the train wasn't here, you could interact with us to make the train come. There was an Easter egg parody of Trump. Oh, really? Activate navigation FOB. Oh. Yo, thank God this is happening in Snezhnaya. Oh. Question mark? No, because I was about to say if Snezhnaya wasn't based on Russia, it was based on Germany, we'd have the fucking slowest train system in the world.
Let's give this thing a final once-over and then head out.
You'd fucking call the train and shit wouldn't arrive for like 30 minutes.
Affirmative. Running vehicle diagnostics.
Slower than America? I hate to say it, bro. I think the one time I went to Gamescom, that like those like 4 or 5 days, I've never experienced so many trains not on time before in my life, and I've rode trains in America. Like, I rode Amtrak, I rode fucking NJ Transit, I've rode fucking, you know, even SEPTA in Philadelphia, and they're generally on time. In Germany, bro, I don't even know why they have timetables for their trains. It doesn't fucking matter. Nobody actually fucking knows when they'll arrive. It's just whenever the fuck they want to arrive. Like, you know, yeah, as opposed to those well-known high-speed Russian trains. Well, okay, I don't know if trains are on time in Russia, but it can't be worse than Germany, bro.
What's this?
Engine green. Wheels.
Trains here are pretty
green.
late here and there too.
Frame.
Bro, is it just a Europe
minor
issue? You guys just got shitty
damage,
train
but
systems?
No impact on function. Diagnostics complete. All systems nominal.
Neat.
That's the thing. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Korea. Maybe it's like that in other Asian countries as well. But in
Germany public
Paimon,
transit takes as long it takes Fob to play variety, don't you agree, chat? Yes.
like in Korea, you get a literal app where you can track where the trains are actively at all times, and it's so fucking convenient. It's so good. Like, it's crazy, you know? And like the thing in Korea as well, when you like navigate like Google Maps towards locations, it actively shows you where, like on the Google map, it actively shows you where the trains are currently in the map. So like if you're like near a station, you can see a train's coming up and you're like, oh shit, you know, I could just go catch this one real quick. Like, that's how good the train systems are in Korea, man. It's fucking, and they're almost always on time. Like, it's fucking amazing.
I've lived in Snezhnaya my whole life, and I've
Wait, does
never
Germany
heard of
not
an
have arrival
interactive
time?
talking train autopilot.
So Germany has arrival times for
Strictly
trains,
speaking, I wasn't designed purely to drive trains.
but they
though
just
I
never
doubt you
arrive
have
on that
any
time.
interest in navigating the practically unreadable operator's manual yourself. All configurations are complete. Should you require any further assistance, please call for the Eye of Grey.
Can we give him a nickname instead of Eye of Grey? It's a bit of a mouthful.
Nope. Paimon's gonna find
Let's
a
call him
warmer
Iggy.
seat.
Goggles? Okay, I mean, I guess Paimon called him Goggles.
Huh? What's going on?
What the fuck? Yo, we got Gloop on
Oh
us.
no.
Yo, is it FPS time? Oh, I've been training for this with CS. Here we go.
What is this place? Traveler, are you okay? Paimon's still airborne, but it feels like swimming through thick, gloopy water.
Gloopy.
It's horrible.
Just our luck. Of all the things that could have gone wrong.
Halosha, you're Snezhnayan, right? Any idea what the heck this place is?
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light shines, and no elemental energy flows. Even
EDP's
time
ass.
itself doesn't exist here. It's a world where everything
No
seems
wind
to come
blows
to a
and no light
standstill.
shines.
I've only seen it a few times before, and this is my first time inside. It's a dangerous place. Most people who get sucked into the Shadow Realm are never seen again. And the few who do
How do you
make it
just
back,
get sucked in?
they're never quite the same.
Huh? Then what the heck do we do now? Oh, maybe Goggles knows something. Goggles?
Wind blows though? Bro, I don't think farts get out of EDP's ass, I'm gonna be honest. That shit's gotta be vacuum sealed with his fucking cheeks.
Great! Now we're done for!
Hold it together. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I heard a story once about the world of shadows. If it's true, there's a way to escape. We just need to find the exit. Come on, let's explore.
Oh, it's not FPS time yet? Maybe once we find Goggles again? Maybe Goggles gives us a little fucking attachment.
Look at these Patui! It's like they've lost their minds!
Their shadows have been devoured.
Yo, Alyosha
no
just
longer
walked
amongst the
over the
living.
goop. Safe? Oh.
I'll take point.
I can't channel elemental energy here, but I have a few gadgets that still work.
Oh my god, this is the Astral Express.
Wait! What's that blue thing? Is that... Goggles?
Guess we'd better find a way over.
Why does this shit keep happening, man? Can I jump off? Oh. Oh, it's a long way down. Listen, you gotta always test if, you know, you can jump off in these type of games. Oh, wait. Am I missing stuff in here, maybe?
I'll take point.
This is the last one.
What do we do next?
Play it by ear.
I'm trying to push him off. Oh shit.
Goggles!
Hello. I am glad to see the three of you safe and sound.
For now, at least. But things aren't looking too
Yo,
good.
Goggles, what the fuck's
Correct.
going on?
We are now inside what is known as the Shadow Realm, the darkest space in the shell, where even the Most High is loath to cast its gaze. Time and space hold no meaning here. It intersects with the world of the Light Realm only rarely, like an air bubble that rises to the water's surface. We must leave this place before it sinks back down into the depths once more.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Yes. In fact, the very purpose of my creation was likely to... from the Shadow Realm.
What?
It appears that key data is currently inaccessible. But now is not the time to resolve that problem. I have marked the exit to the Shadow Realm for your convenience. In addition, I have prepared some equipment to aid you as you traverse the Shadow Realm, Traveler. It may well be one of my core functions. Scan complete. Construction in progress. Activation code? We once peered into the past from the ruins of the shadows. This is what remains of the Golden City, Hyperborea.
Hyperborea? Okay. What are my snacks today? I don't have any. Oh. Chat, please tell me this is perma drip, by the way. This looks way better than our stupid Nodcry outfit. No? Fuck. Man.
What?
Shadow Realm only?
Now go. Arm yourselves with weapons of the spirit. Bring down the walls of the stronghold and extinguish the flaming arrows of the wicked.
Is this a gun?
In the Shadow Realm, where humans cannot channel the elements, there once was one who, after much research and many attempts, found this to be the most effective means of attack. Let's go. We don't have much time.
to aiming mode. What? Hold to enter aiming mode? I'm not a fan. Is there no toggle? I'd rather toggle. I like toggle, you know, toggle aim. There is toggle? How do I do toggle? Settings? You can change it, Who the hell uses toggle? Yeah, shut up, bro. You guys aren't FPS gamers, okay?
When you encounter small obstacles,
How do I
you can
slide?
simply clamber over them.
Yeah.
I am pressing shift. Oh, double shift.
You can
Okay.
slide to navigate through low, narrow tunnels. Obstruction ahead. You may be able to use the explosives nearby. Shoot the explosives to detonate them. Sense elemental energy. For long-range targets, try using the scope to line up your shot.
Is there an actual scope?
Many hostile units approaching. I suggest a new strategy. Take cover and pick them off one by one.
Oh my god, it's like Time Crisis.
The advantage is ours. Charge!
What? Bro, that was like, I was right on that and it just didn't land.
More enemies detected. Try attacking with the newly unlocked
Assault?
function.
Find the rhythm. Where's the...
Oh, okay.
Need a
I
refill.
got a cooldown to it.
Over.
State number 2.
Fuck, I kind of wasted that. He goes 1 HP. Freeze mark. A sigil that hovers in midair. Aim and fire at the sigil and you'll be able to use the power of the freeze mark to move quickly.
Aim at the freeze mark and pull the trigger to move
Oh!
using the rope.
Okay.
Need a refill. Change of tactics.
Some
Oh!
supply points can restore a small amount of stamina. Press on.
Oh.
Take great care not to fall down.
I feel like they should make it like Apex where you can fucking do slide jumps, you know?
Time to catch my breath.
Defenses have been breached. Fall back. Taking cover.
Oh!
Take great care not to fall down. Shoot.
I was going for some like wicked plays. It was a little. I was a little too
Time to
overzealous
catch
there.
my breath.
Come on, baby.
Where's the...
What? Oh my god, this third-person ass view, bro.
Over.
You should be able to use the prime ice construct left here
Whoa.
to cover long distances.
Can you not change over the shoulder position? I don't know if you can. I don't think they thought it through that far.
How do we get over there now?
I recommend using this grappling gun. Such devices were originally used to secure structures in the Shadow Realm. If you detach the connected hook, the grappling gun will automatically fire a rope to another nearby hook.
Okay. So, we just removed this hook, right?
Okay. easy clap.
Time to catch my breath.
Lumine looks 10x better? Yeah, man. Nobody cares, okay? I will get rewarded for playing Aether eventually. It's inevitable. I wish the FOV was a little wider, too. It feels like a little narrow.
Mind the rhythm.
Sniper Elite, baby. They notice me? Look at these fools. 6-7 for a headshot.
Sprint at the prime ice launcher to reach high places with ease.
What's that? What? Is that like? I don't know. Okay, so there is like a bit of a.
Need a refill.
Oh, there's like a side dash.
Fobm4ster chat can't wait for your amazing zipline placements since you have played a lot of Enfield. Yes.
Are there actual zip lines?
Frag crystal.
No, like you can create your own?
Frag out.
Can't take much more.
Frag out. Need a refill.
Yo, where the melee at? Bro, God forbid someone wants to be a little fancy. You just get fucking punished with these narrow ass corridors. Like, I'm just trying to fucking do some like cool, sick trick shots.
Shift your center of gravity and slide down.
Oh. Take great care not to fall down. Bitch, watch me. Right? Oh, are we getting...
How much longer is this gonna take?
The exit is right ahead. We are very close now. However,
It's like they're trying to keep us trapped here.
I gotta lead it a little, you know?
Carriages are swarming
The
with
movement of the
undead
platforms.
gratuity. Guess we gotta storm through.
Watch this. I don't need grenades, pussies. Oh shit. Yo, I know you're there, bitch. Is he not there?
Back in business.
I guess he died. Oh! New gun. Grenade launcher. Okay.
you may find switching to assault mode makes your attacks more effective.
Time to catch my breath.
Oh, it healed. No. Oh, it keeps on healing. Okay.
Reload.
boss can't even reach my ass. No, nope.
Switch mode.
Chat, this is why I am a such a good CS player. Look at this. Easy clap, baby.
Huh? Why is everything shaking so
You died
much?
twice, falling off does
Looks
not
like the
count as
Shadow
dying.
Realm is about to sink back down into the depths.
The exit is right here.
Jump into it.
This weird bubble thing? Wait, how exactly do we...
No time to think. We just gotta go for it.
Oh boy.
Looks like I was right.
Are we back? So when
Can't
will we
believe the
finally
Shadow
get rid of
Realm manifested
Paimon?
right on the railroad
She's surely
tracks.
gonna die this
It's
patch.
almost unheard of.
She
Lucky we
already
made
is
it
sick
out.
with the
All
hantavirus.
thanks to you and that awesome gun.
Ah, so you have heard of the Golden City before?
Yeah, it came up a whole bunch in Nokrai. You're a pretty neat surprise in that sense, aren't you, Goggles? We had no idea they left cool gadgets like you behind.
Make no mistake, it was a team effort. For a first-time firearm user, your performance was quite outstanding.
Well, what can I
Far
say?
beyond my
I am
expectations.
American.
As Alosha said, it is highly unusual for the Shadow Realm to manifest in a place like this. But we should still watch out for similar dangers ahead.
Oh, let's hope not. If anything else goes wrong with this trip, Paimon's gonna have train trauma for life.
The Shadow Realm
Train
can appear
trauma.
anywhere, not just on the railroad. I am simply advising that we take sensible precautions. Now, if you wish to further calibrate and upgrade your firearm,
Take
you may
great
do
care
so
not to
over
fall
there,
down.
provided
Should
have
you
the
fall into the
necessary
Shadow
components.
Realm, untethered
Please
as it
take a
is,
moment to catch
you
your
might
breath
never leave
while I repair
again.
the body of the train.
Shut up.
Amongst other things, this will ensure Paimon is a little warmer while on board.
Oh, thanks, Goggles. You're a trusty train conductor. Well, maybe trusty isn't quite the right word, considering. Anyway,
Thank you,
to get the
District.
job done.
Yes, of course. And just
I never
like
played
the Eye of
Genshin
Grey,
EN
I
because
am
the
sure
EN
it will
kid
be a
voice
great
is so
asset to
ass.
you in your future
You mean
adventures.
Paimon's voice?
If not the
I actually think
trustiest,
Paimon's
then
new
it will
VA
at
is like
least
way
get the
better
job
than the
done.
old one. You know? I think you know, the hate for the voice is overblown because of the old one was so fucking high pitched. No, well, not high pitched, but just like shrill. Like the old one's issue wasn't like, well, I mean the VA was kind of weird, but also just they were just like, you know, they were kind of shrill.
Let's get some fresh air while the Eye of Grey fixes the train.
Yeah, sure. Paimon wants to forget all about the Shadow Realm. It was so creepy in there. Stretching our legs might help take our mind off things.
After this, you can explore. Okay, I just want to unlock the domain and run some of the new artifacts.
So quiet here for a
And then
train
we can whip back
station.
into story.
Not a person in sight. Just abandoned houses.
Where is everybody? Oh, damn.
Huh? So much for repair. You've swapped our train out for a whole new model.
My plan was to restore the train to its original appearance per my records as quickly as possible. Now that the repairs are complete, the train offers optimized performance and a significantly improved trendiness level.
Didn't know trendiness was a parameter.
According to my calculations, parameterization is the most effective way for the Eye of Grey to understand trendiness.
Hyperborea, huh? I'm sure I've heard of that in a story somewhere. What an incredible little gadget you are.
Oh, there we go. Shazaya Adventure Journal. All right. Shadow Realm history. Look up temperatures of the current area. In low temperature areas, the Eye of Grail will... Okay. Ooh, grappling gun. Link mechanism. So, we can make these any... Oh, we got the sign text now. Sign icon. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Oh, it's an event quest. Okay. Alright, let's go back to story. Kinda wanna just advance this and unlock everything. Cause I'm balding really bad at a young 26. Yeah, I don't know, Irelia. I've told you, man. You're due. Balding at 26 is already over. I'm not balding and I'm 33. Almost 33, sorry. Oh, where's my Eye of Grail, man? That's not it. There it is. Why was it not equipped? Later, you'll be able to call two kinds of trains: your personal train through the goggles or the Shneznaya passenger train. Oh. Whoa. Enter the shooting range. What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, you gotta do an X amount of damage. What? Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh. Challenge at the left? Oh, okay.
Need a refill.
Wait, maybe I just need to shoot them once. Maybe I'm wasting. Oh! Boom, baby! Hold up. What do we got? Oh, fuck. Is there like a leaderboard or anything on this? There's just one. That's it? No. Later. Okay, Nick has better aim. Yeah, but he plays a terrible game called Valorant instead of a real game like CS. You can unlock ranked mode. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. So, where we're going? We're still trying to go to Snezhnograd, no? Oh no, I'm supposed to go to Rankova Zoria. Oopsie. Ooh. Oh my god. Yo. What would your choice as a final meal be? Your mom's ass. My final meal. It would be... Maybe the world's best tiramisu cake with a side of the world's best creme brulee. That would be my that would be my last meal. Hey, fat ass. Hey, I'm fucking dying. Might as well fucking enjoy the good shit, okay? Creme brulee's overrated? Nah, people who say creme brulee's wait, yo, oh! Sir, we missed my slot! Ah!
take a break?
Creme brulee is not overrated. Okay, you just haven't had really good creme brulee. That's what it comes down to. Most people who don't like creme brulee or think it's overrated just haven't had a really good one. Okay. There goes my train, bro. Just going on over. Bananas, Fosters, and tres. Oh, tres leches is really. Oh fuck, bro. You guys are making me want some. Oh, tres leches cake sounds so good. Wait, what? What? Was I in the wrong place? What? Didn't I? Where are we right now? Are we in the right place? Oh, maybe? Wait. Now it's saying head for Snezhnograd. What the fuck? Alright. That feel when you're on the same train car as Sandrone.
Really had to build the railroad over a canyon, huh?
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident. That mountain is breathtaking. Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord.
Ooh, the
A lot of the
music.
Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
Ooh. Whoa. Is that a fucking hobbit? What is that thing? You are precious, by the way, I like you. What? Put that shit there. Delete it. The personal train is where you can do your alchemy crafting because Shazaya banned alchemy. Oh.
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. Let's get Paimon checked out. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoli.
Oh, we're about to get the fucking... Get the diagnosis on Paimon's fucking disease. Who wrote this? Phoenix Blood. I'm not gonna like this. You know what? Shoot my fish.
How tired. Look! They have really funny looking heads!
Yeah.
Yo, are those furries?
Those
Oh
ones are
god,
about
it's
to
the
see Paimon,
furries.
But it looks like they can't fly.
Hey, that's the only thing
Those
with a
would be
26.
Volkudlak and Domovoy.
These are straight out of Final Fantasy. Oh.
No wonder.
Oh.
I heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae.
Oh, that's a
Paimon can really
fursona and a
see it
half.
now.
No way Sandrone likes these kind. Hate crimes? Not a hate crime if nobody, you know, nobody else supports those furries. Tyrannus, those damn furries. Get them out of here.
To the left is the
Hey,
market
that's
of
what I.
Zoni.
Hey, that's
They sell
that's
everything.
Sandrone's exact
You can often
response to
find some
seeing those
nifty
damn
little trinkets.
furries. She was like,
To the right,
ugh.
you'll see the Korolievsky Theater in the distance.
Oh.
Look at that! Incredible!
Oh. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, fuck. Hey, hey!
Take a break. Pick up the pace.
I think we can just ride this up. Yep.
Yep.
So I Sandrone is a go. Oh, do we need these? What are these? Oh, I think these are the ones I need. Frost fairy flowers. Oh, nice. Oh, just another 160 more to go. Oh my lord. Search for players. What's that mean? Okay. Oh, TCG. How do I oh. Oh. Damn. All right. Holy. It's like a goddamn Disney theme park, but snow.
Wow! Snezhnegrad is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I
So
spend most of
everybody
my
in
time.
Snezhnograd are rich aristocrats.
This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Don't worry, Paimon. I'm rich.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are
Jackass?
drafty,
Chat,
and
I
at
believe
night,
I have a decent amount of
four-legged
Mora right
roommates
now.
come out to play, sharpening
I
their
should
claws
check.
on the roof beams and floorboards.
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon's staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left. Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
No, we're going right in.
They probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny, That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers
The
Guild at some
fucking
point,
bank,
right?
huh?
That's right here.
Yo, where's
Ooh,
Pantaloon's ugly
speaking
ass?
of adventuring, we use alchemy quite a lot. Do you know where we can find a crafting bench?
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnegrad, I'm afraid. Apparently, there's some historical reason for it.
Oh. We'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait. How come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah,
'Cause it's
I don't know.
before the
Not my
incident.
area of expertise. Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. Worth a look around if you're interested. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the recommendations. It'll be good to get out of the cold wind. I'm starting to feel another headache coming on.
Oh, shit. Is this contagious?
Podvorye restaurant is right this way.
Oh, let me get these waypoints. Huh. Well, well, well. It isn't fucking Catherine. Hang on, let me see. Welcome to Snezhnegrad. Would be highly impractical to require adventurers to return all the way back to the guild just to turn in a commission. That is where this prime ice communicator comes in. With this device, you can turn in your commission directly from the field. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay.
You all missed the good times.
Do we just put it in the train? Is that how that works?
Welcome to...
Commission.
Thank you for
Oh, it's already just automatically there? I don't have to place it? Okay. Switch your commissions to Snezhnaya. Do you guys actually do your fucking commissions? Actually, let me just double check. How much more do I actually have? Oh, never mind. Oh, I got 7.4 mil, bro. Damn, when did I get 7.4 mil? I used to be a brokey. I got like a decent amount of cash. Okay. Okay, listen, I know 7 mil's not that much, but considering how, you know. And is that just proof that I've been actively playing? Yeah, whatever, bro. You guys have 82 mil because you have no fucking characters to build. Bums. Oh, furry restaurant. Where's a restaurant that doesn't allow these furry little
Looks like you
motherfuckers?
get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold.
Can you believe these disgusting
thanks for taking
aristocrats are
such good
sitting
care
here
of
in the
Paimon.
warmth, eating this
Honestly,
delicious
she feels
food
kinda
when
bad for
the
throwing a wrench in the
people are
works.
starving out there
If
on
this
the
were anywhere
outskirts?
else, we'd be out
Freezing
investigating
to
and
death.
adventuring by now. But instead, we're stuck here waiting for a doctor. You're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far and try to figure out what to do next. Obviously, the million-more question is, what is this Aritza planning? Everything else leads back to that. Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Aloysia said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful. To be honest, What we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know.
The real question is, if the Tsaritsa, you know, had to leave to deal with this fucking giant monster, why the fuck was Piero just walking through a fucking snowstorm and runs into Paimon? What's he doing there?
Paimon can't think of a few people who might be able to help us. But...
They're all
right.
fatui.
And when we left Nocry, Sandrone specifically
Yo, let's hit up
left a message
Sandrone.
reminding us which side we're on.
Let's hit up Sandrone.
So, it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsa's grand plan. Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloop-off place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'd be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino. Let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in her lane already.
She's just a tsundere, bro. We just need to talk to Sandrone.
Yeah, the last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nodcry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a traveler and Paimon in there?
That's Alosha. Come in!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alosha mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather.
Oh my god, a doctor that's not evil and trying to destroy the world?
I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're, Faye, I presume?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but she's definitely not the same kind of Fae as the ones
Bro,
we
so
saw at the
Paimon's not
train
even sure what
station.
the fuck she is?
Is that gonna be an issue?
Is this the first time she's admitted she doesn't actually know what the fuck she is? Because I feel like she's always said Paimon is Paimon.
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time.
Oh, then
Safe
no
to
problem
say,
with Paimon. She's
I
basically
have
a
a
fucking
fairly
dog.
eclectic range of expertise.
That'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human.
Nah.
Right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
Yeah.
That's just because Paimon knows how to eat.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, you've just caught a cold. I can give you some medicine to tide you over, but as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. Make sure to keep an eye on your temperature, though. If you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Thank you, Doctor.
So weird seeing
You're very
Paimon like
welcome.
not floating
Just doing my
sometimes.
job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days.
Yeah, she
No
kind of looks
sightseeing
cute
for
when
the
she's
time
actually
being.
sitting instead of fucking floating like a balloon.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice.
God, I
Let's
fucking
just
hate you
treat
guys.
it
I
as
want
a
Tres
short
Leches cake.
vacation.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from
No,
the
I
doctor
definitely
or
need
me,
the gym
go to
tonight.
the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me. Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is the least I could do. See you around.
And we never
All right.
see Alyosha
Time to
again.
find Child and see what he can tell me.
Aw, you know what? Maybe I've been too harsh on you, Paimon. You're kind of cute. I know what you are, you demon. You will never fool me. I've known what you are since day one.
Yep.
I will die on
Pick
this
up the
hill.
pace.
Kill her.
Come on,
Damn, this is
look.
far. Oh my god, there's a lot of waypoints. There's one over here. Druzia. Druza? What did I say? Druzna. Man, this makes me want to do GeoGuessr. Ooh, damn. So what happens if I try to fucking walk up here, huh? What are these stupid fucking fae gonna do to me? I am Sandrone. Zapoliarni Palace.
Come on, keep up.
Whoa. Prior character missing? By the way, I am Escape. Yeah? Shoot my fish, bitch.
She's off looking around again.
Oh. Hey, they don't even do anything. They're just okay. They'll push a wig off up here? Oh, what is that? Bro! Centrone, jump! Oh my god. Holy shit, how high is this palace? I gotta do a bit of climbing though. Oh wow, we actually could stand here. Holy shit. Wasn't that like lightning up in that mountain? Oh! Oh my god, that goes crazy high. You see that shit? Oh, the classic because the palace is there. Classic Oculus at the top of a high place. Oh! Holy. Yo, sorry, I'm gonna take a piss on the top of your fucking... Oh, whoa, I didn't even realize it's like a giant fucking snowflake. Damn. Oh, look at that. What's over there? What is that? That is... the Sanctuary of Grief, I think. Okay. Holy. It's a fucking fall in half right there.
Pick up the pace.
Oh, you think that's where Signora's grave is? It could be. The Sanctuary of
How
Grief.
tiresome.
There was another TP. No. Oh, no. Never mind. What is this? The Veche State Hall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Beware of the cold weather.
Yeah.
What is that shit, chat? What is that shit that's like branching off of the fucking sky? Like it's like coming off of here.
Yeah.
World quest stuff.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger.
I
But
do,
I have to
bitch.
go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If Child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure. Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer. Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules.
Oh my god,
You'll
there's our
make
goal.
life easier for both of us, Greetings, Lady Marionette.
Sandrone.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need. All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems.
I don't know if it's me. Sandrone's voice acting sounds a little less sharp from Nodcry.
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an
know what
old
I
friend
mean?
of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No
I feel like in
appointment,
Nodcry she was
nothing.
super
And
tsundere. She
as
sounds a little less
obnoxious as it may
tsundere
be
now,
to show up
you know?
uninvited at Glupov, I
Yeah,
couldn't
like
help
there
but
was a
take
story
pity
quest?
on the poor soul who was
Oh,
waiting
so
outside in
she
vain.
likes us more
So I
after
had
that
no choice
quest
but
is
to
what you're
abandon my
saying.
freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself. Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why. Take a break?
God damn, Sandrone. You got making me go all the way back. Maybe this is closer.
Pick up the pace.
Bikers drink tea? Yeah, it's fucking motor oil.
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste. Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right?
Yes.
Wanna take a guess? Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia, you know.
Counselor? When the fuck was he a
That's
counselor?
right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. Well, he's busy preparing some paperwork for their next meeting. They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vecha these days. Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the Jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia. I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded. That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young comrade.
Jesus Christ, bro. Is Tartaglia just short as fuck, or is Capitano a fucking unit? How much time? This is like a fucking whole solid like 2 heads taller. Jesus.
By the rest of us.
Wait.
I mean my tea party regulars.
Even
Arlecchino,
Senora's taller than
Rosaline,
Tartaglia.
and
Tartaglia is just short as fuck.
Actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along, right up until Piero revealed the letter he'd left behind. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui. Yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. No one would be able to stop them. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right? Exactly. Piero also needed to back a harbinger as soon as possible. And all things considered, Tartaglia was the best choice. Even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth.
Duh.
I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time. What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in a Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting, but since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself. Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are.
but also powerless to change it. A complex web of interests connects all parties involved, and the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity.
Okay, but what the fuck
It must be nearly impossible to come up with a perfect solution.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
Okay, listen, Sandrone, I was telling everybody that we should have talked to you first, you know? Like, I know you're a tsundere. Aether's just fucking stupid, okay?
Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait. Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Not Cry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart? You... fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Oh, okay.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk. I'll look at it later.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before, fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation.
Are they having hot tea with ice cream,
facing
Chad?
a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue
like eating
and
sorbet with
engineering
hot
teams.
tea. Is that a combo?
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need. Do you actually want to come with, or are you just
I thought you have like
that?
tea with bread or something, you know? Or tea with like crackers. Who eats tea with fucking ice cream?
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable.
Holy W glaze. Thank you, Sandrone.
Then let's go. You, take 2 people to Pavorier restaurant. Find his room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Little does she know, Paimon, it's too late. Paimon already has fucking, she's got the disease, bro. Whoa. Yo, damn, man. Okay, I see you. How much? I need that in my living room. Alright, let's see here. What? How do I get here? Oh, wait. My train's here. Yay! Is there no, like, direct TP here? Oh, I just didn't fucking pick it up, I guess, when I was here.
Take a break? Pick up the pace.
Ooh, Oculus here as well.
Huh?
There's a chest nearby. That's a fucking Oculus, bitch.
How tiresome.
Did that person look blue to you guys?
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous.
I think I'm gonna die to
It's a
fall
good thing
damage.
only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Yes. What? I gotta hit him with the shoot my fish. Yo, if you guys see my shoot my fish message, you can make sure to like it, alright? How do I get up there? Oh, it's down.
I have
Insta
to be
delete.
getting close.
Don't go any further.
Odette? Oh.
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl.
Do you know who
You
I
need
am,
to
Odette?
leave now. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnegrad. Well, I'm Odette. Good to meet you.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location. Let's go. Every second counts.
Alright. Your zipline? Hey, listen, my ziplines are good, bro. Fucking upvote that shit. I thought I was on Syndrome. Why am I Electro Traveler, bro? I changed to fucking Cryo Traveler.
Careful. Something's moving.
What the fuck was that sound, bro?
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
Stay back!
A train?
Waltz of the snowflakes. Harada. Together.
Woo! Oh, yo, this kid might be dead. How would he fall down this? Sounded like a kid.
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment.
Ramus from League of
Let's make
Legends?
the first move.
Yo, stop making that sound. I hate it.
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Oh. Why are you over there?
Lightning flash!
You're bigger? What the fuck? Oh my god, look at the damage. What the fuck? Look at Trial Odette.
Oh, thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. He and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small,
Damn, we just took
but
its
don't be
fucking home.
fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place.
Like,
there's something unusual about it.
oh, it's this thing that was at the fucking boss. Oh, cutscene? Man, Traveler sure likes fucking absorbing anything and everything. Oh, there's our fucking sword.
What is that?
I don't know.
Excalibur.
It's back?
Guess it has family.
Bro, why are we just going into an animal's natural habitat and killing its family, man?
This way. Run!
Fucked up, dude. Bro, I'm telling you, if I was a Genshin Impact villain, I know how I'd beat the Traveler.
Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Ooh. I'm just saying, Aether, Traveler has a habit of just absorbing, like, anything he sees. It's like fucking particles and stuff like that. If I was a bad guy, I'd just put something down that looks real shiny and cool, and but it would, like, secretly have, like, fucking COVID-19 in it, you know? And then Aether will be like, oh, absorb. And then he just absorbs COVID-19, and now he's fucking, you know, he's dead. Boom. It's just that easy, baby. The Exiphanes blade? I don't think I said that right. Damn, bro, we gotta level it too? Alright. Oh. I can't level it right now. No, it's free. You don't? You can't? Oh, okay. Alright. Bro, that does not give me enough height. How do I get up? Alright, yeah, I'll just TP. I was like, the way that one's placed makes it totally seem like you just... Oh, okay.
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave, warning people to stay away. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name. Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name.
Oh, she not seen
then.
me.
See you around. Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korailievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodianitsa. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
Yo, Dad, you want to know what we did?
Lady Marionette.
To Senora?
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... Never mind. There's no need to bring it up.
Say it.
No point making things awkward.
No, say it. Do it.
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment.
We didn't
Took
do
me
anything?
a
That
little
was the
longer
puppet?
without Polonia's
Bro,
help.
if we put someone to
But the
get
outcome is the same,
executed,
of course.
we're
Even
equally
if the heavy
fucking
snowfall
liable.
summoned
What do
by
you
that
mean?
monster lasts for another 3 months straight.
Yeah,
this
we didn't
equipment
fucking
won't
cut
get
her head
ready.
off, but we literally
All right,
sentenced her to
now
death.
that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd
No, if you lost
will
a
send
duel, you
someone to
die.
investigate
Well,
and draw up a
I
relief
mean,
plan.
exactly. If we
I guess I'll
lost,
have to write the incident
Senora
report
wouldn't be
myself
dead.
this time,
So
since
it's
it
our
involves a
fault.
mechanical malfunction. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget. Then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise,
So we were supposed to
can
die?
move forward.
Honestly, that would have made
That's
the
the
Inazuma
rough
story
process,
better.
Anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
Yo, Snezhnaya seems like a fucking shitty-ass country. I'm gonna just say it.
Eased a little for now.
This place sucks.
There's no
What's wrong with this
that will
place?
change with that
Only like
monster
the
still
main
at
city
large.
seems like well fucking
Fuel for
organized.
heating is
Everything
in
else,
short
every other
supply,
place seems like it's a
and
fucking
relief is weeks
shit
away.
shitstorm.
There's no immediate threat to life, but still.
Yo, Kashima, you gonna take
feels
that?
like there should be a better
I didn't
way.
realize Kashima lived in Snezhnaya.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did
Well,
you get
that's
a new
Russia? But yeah, that's the world. That's
I
not
found it in a
true,
cave.
bro. Have you ever
It
been to
handles pretty
Washington,
nicely.
D.C. in America? It's the
have
capital
a
of the
strange
United
affinity
States,
for
but it has the
secondhand
most
swords.
fucking, like straight up, like, dangerous-ass neighborhoods right next to the capital. You go 1 block, you walk 5 minutes from the capital, it's like a fucking sketchy-ass fuck. No! No! I was just jumping around for fun! Fuck! Paimon, get back into the fucking goddamn hotel room. What the fuck are... Oh, no. Half of our country is abandoned villages, so pretty accurate. Yeah, I need to turn on focus mode, bro. I didn't know my focus mode was off to begin with. Why was my focus mode off? Does focus mode reset if you close the game and restart? Oh, it does?
Huh. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real big shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier.
Hey,
Nicest surprise
comrade.
I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo-Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
Ask what Project Stuja is.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose?
Here we go.
And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse him? What does he mean, refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does he dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
Well, Odette, it's because we
It's okay,
killed your
Sandrone.
fucking master.
Let me explain. I think I understand where he's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still,
What would she
I have
do,
a
kill you?
responsibility to the Fatui armed forces. So I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns
Well,
far
yes.
from the capital.
Well, great.
I'm
One
sure
less
you've seen how
Fatui
much those kinds
Harbinger
of
in the
places are
world.
struggling right
Woo!
now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so swell there either. The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuja seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone.
Yo, see, the problem is she's thinking long term as someone who's been alive since fucking Conria. Like, Tsaritsa's bitch ass is trying to do some crazy project to make the world safer for the Snezhnayans, like 500 years down the road when most of the ones alive right now are dead.
But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not as black and white as it seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vetcha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty the Tsaritsa and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. And my family, who all live here. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, we're trying to decide on the lesser of two evils, which obviously isn't a great look. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are. We're just doing our best to make it work.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Lidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Look, I know how untenable the Tsaritsa's position looks if you don't understand her motives. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this? Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
Odette, I don't think you really know who I am still.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask
here we
about your
go.
background? How is it that you can converse so openly with two harbingers?
Well, you see.
Haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned his name so far, and no details of his experiences. Is something wrong?
Say it!
Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... all right, I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine.
It wasn't that
Sorry,
long ago,
I
I'm
just
gonna be
remembered
honest,
that we have a
Odette.
rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Minus one wife.
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate. they didn't actually get along.
Oh?
Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. It's in the past now. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm
I mean,
sure
don't
she'll
worry.
work
We
through
get over things real quickly, child. Like, you try to kill everybody in fucking Liyue, and we're just buddies with you, you know, so...
Oh, by the way, where's Paimon? It's not like her to hide away.
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Fobm4ster restaurant. I got a couple of my people to look after her while we were gone.
we were buddies with Tartag,
Oh,
like, right after
Sorry
that
to hear
happened,
that.
by the way.
Poor
Not like
thing.
years later.
Reminds me of when Tonya was little. She really felt the cold back then. Used to get ill all the time. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. She was so mature for her age, though. Whenever someone came to visit her, she'd greet them with a smile and would never complain. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right?
Nope, she's not.
Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable. They'll make sure Paimon can recover in peace.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Hold on, chat.
Hey, don't mention it. I'm sure you have things to do. Hopefully this takes a load off your mind. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Oh, wait.
Already? That was quick.
Oh, shit.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
Yeah, I want to meet
I guess
Arlecchino.
everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. Things I want to do. And things I ought to do. To start with, I should ask Alosha if he knows any way to help Svietlo Lidovka.
God damn, bro. I gotta get used to saying some of these. How do I say this again? Svetlolodovka. 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 Okay, I think I nailed it. Alright. I got it, easy.
Pick up the pace.
Saying slurs? No one.
Take a break?
Means light ice. Oh, like when I go order a drink from Starbucks and they ask how much ice I want, I say Svetlolodovska.
This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord. It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue?
Oh, damn,
But
bro.
all it does
Sarisa
is
showing
vibrate.
mad skin back then, or
Even
what?
when I touch it,
You see that?
that place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. Maybe I should try channeling the power of cryo.
I already did. Oh, wait, that's kind of cinema. That coming up. What? Where's my option to? You need to attack? Oh. Oh, wait, am I already cryo? Oh, I'm already cryo. No, it's because I forgot. No, I thought when we were doing the Odette quest, I thought it put me back to Electro Traveler. So I was like trying to change back to Cryo Traveler. I was like, what? Enhance Exiphanes Blade. The traveler journeyed far into foreign lands, all for the slim chance of redemption. Oh my god, C1! Okay.
I don't really understand what just happened, but I'm pretty sure this sword just got a little more powerful. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue of the Seven.
Oh, so I could just teleport to the other statues of Sevens and do that? Let's go to this one. Let's whip this out.
Time for more snow, damselettes.
Is that a new voice line for Shinaznaya? Let's do... What the hell is...
Just what will we come across?
Oh, I could use any cryo. It doesn't have to be Aether. Oh, okay. It is not known when the traveler gave up on capturing sounds and missed the eternal Okay, we just don't... Okay, it says here. Amidst the eternal silence. If that is the case, then allow me to say a few words. If it's any team, like... Well, I might as well replace, put Odette onto this team. Obviously, she's not leveled yet, but she replaces,
Where to
Scopier,
this time?
so. This one's a bit out of the way. Maybe I can get to this. Let's see. Event Pokemon Go mission Global Mewtwo level 100 IV now. Okay.
How tiresome.
Have fun.
Pick up the pace.
You good?
Take a break.
What's wrong with this bird? Yeah, that's what you get. Fucking came back up. Oh, fuck. I missed the goddamn Oculus because I shot the stupid owl. Oh, I'm gonna go back up. Shit. What? Did my focus mode turn off? What's going on? Bro, I literally turned on focus mode. What happened? Focus mode doesn't... That's not how focus mode works. Only prevents NPC oh my god, dude. Fucking... No, chat. So I fucking ordered a Tres Leches cake and I accidentally sent it to the wrong apartment. It's okay, it's okay. I got another one coming. Get off of me! Son of a bitch. Beware of the cold weather. Yeah, fucking shoot my fish. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's see if we can get up here. Can I get up there? It seems a little hard. Oh, maybe I just follow this path.
Come on, keep up. Take a break.
Alright, whoa. Oh, is this someone's zip line? Alright, Caltico, let's see if this one works. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Actually good zip line.
Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
By the way, the statue has side quests too if you're near it. No, please.
How tiresome.
No side quests. Oh, damn. Oh, nice. Okay, someone put zip lines up there.
Take a break. How tiresome.
Oh, another Oculus here too. Nice. I like that these zip lines are like very quick. Quick and snappy. Oh. Paimon, go back to bed. You're sick. Fucking stupid motherfucker. Oh, I'm stupid. My fucking... Who... Delete this. Aha. In some corner of the universe, there must be answers and hope. How much time has slipped away since someone looked up at the starry sky with such a thought? The sky is fake. Alright. Nice. There's that one over there, but we could get that later. Let's keep going with the story quest. Should try and grab your teapot resin, by the way. Why? Is it gonna put me into another fucking story quest, man?
Pick up the pace.
Where is that sending me?
How tiresome.
Where's it going? I'm following the fucking trail, bro. Alright, let's get the waypoints here too. Oh, nice. You're going to finish all acts today? I'm going to do a decent amount. Probably not finish everything, because I've been told it's like 8 to 9 hours, so... I don't think we'll have time to finish everything, but a good chunk.
Hello there. How can I help?
I like this song.
Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch them for you.
When Alyosha arrives, do you tell him about what happened in Svetlola
It's a familiar story. I've had similar...
Svetlolodovka. Okay.
Or withhold relief. Those first few days of waiting for help are always
This is
the
like
hardest.
my tongue doesn't move that way naturally. Svetlolodovka. Yeah.
It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief? Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresnik Crystal from Stratomoros will start flowing into the market. When we resolve Stratomoros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates. A huge backlog of Crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once. A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora.
Like me.
Exactly. At the current prices, selling Crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
0.
1 second,
broke.
let me check. So, you're planning on buying the Crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford.
Crystal math.
No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about.
That's why
Besides,
I really think
you're
that was a
already
Walter
providing the
White
train.
reference, bro. He was fucking, bro, he was fucking with the crystals, man. The crystal math.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But I doubt there'll be much Crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look. Let's see. Huh?
Ooh, I don't think she wants to see us again.
Oh, Alosha, and...
The person who killed my master.
Hello.
Oh, she doesn't even want to say our name. Okay.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
We teamed up in Svetlolodovka. Ooh, boom,
Yeah,
first try.
I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars, so I've met her a few times. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Holy awkward, bro.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? I thought things went pretty smoothly in Svetlolodovka. So, what brings you here, Miss Odette? Looking for some new props?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svetlolodovka. It bothered me so much I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. You too, I presume. I suppose that's why you're here. I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about.
A whole ass cake? It's a slice, motherfucker. Whoa. Ooh. Yo. Damn. I cannot eat all this or I'm gonna get a headache. I've told you guys, haven't I, before? I have a sweet tooth, but I also have a debilitating some kind of defect where if I eat a little too much sugar, I get a terrible migraine. So I usually only eat a little bit. I don't have diabetes, bro. My family does. My family does have diabetes, but like I don't have diabetes yet.
Without
Happy
knowing the full
41st
picture,
birthday,
I
Fob.
can't
Don't
make
forget
sense
to
of it.
watch your cholesterol
And at
and
some
blood
point,
sugar at this
if
age.
things aren't making sense to me, I can't just keep going along with it.
So many people feel the same way. They wish they could do something, but all kinds of reservations hold them back. Explains why groups like the Roadcott are springing up to fill the gap.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's good.
Well, that's one option. But there are risks to consider with organizations like that. The Fatui does not encourage their activities.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do. I've heard about a few cases like that.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuja is really about. Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that. There may be more to the story.
What's on your mind?
Aether, she don't want to talk to you, man.
I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. Where there's a will, there's a way. I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So, what's your
she
plan?
did say they didn't get along.
Oh, we were gonna buy some
But
crystal.
damn. Oh, I didn't think
heard
she'd
there's
say
some on
that.
the market right now.
Funny. I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. I can claim it back as mission expenses. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
No cake, bro. One more bite. One more bite.
me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt.
That was not too
Right.
wide. That was
Choose
like
mission
I
budget
was
under
just
the
getting
expense
like the
category,
fucking
but be
like,
sure to
little
specify
part that broke
emergency
off.
rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement
Holy
limit
shit,
will
this
apply.
one's really good.
Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik
All right, I ate
Crystal
like
during
half of it,
Project
okay?
Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure.
Ugh. All right, let's see, chap. I either got a migraine or I fucking have a terrible sugar crash. It's one or the other. That's why I don't eat
That should
sweets
do it.
usually. But
The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
he's gonna.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because
All right,
I've been doing
Alioja,
both my
back
whole
up.
life.
She's not interested. You think I have reactive hypoglycemia? No, man.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right? Any idea how Paimon's doing?
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
His travel buddy.
Oh, you don't want to know.
Hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to Snezhnaya.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in
androgenetic alopecia.
Plus, I know
Isn't
a
that
little
what
bit about relieving
fucking
cold symptoms.
Jada Smith has? Androgenetic alopecia. No, wait, that's fucking. It's a male pattern baldness. Okay, bro. Shut the fuck up. Wait, but isn't this also what Jada Pinkett Smith has? Oh, she does. She does.
All right then, let's go.
This is just being bald, bro. No, man. Being bald is a fucking.
I still don't know what the deal is between
But
these
everybody
two,
has a choice
but
in
at
the
least
matter,
tension
alright?
seems
That's
to
all I
have
say.
vanished. A good sign, hopefully.
Laughing? Damn right I'm laughing at Jada Pinkett Smith. Fuck her ass. Phrasing, but I don't like her. I still don't know what the deal is. What's so funny about the condition? There's nothing funny about the condition, but there's everything funny about Jada Pinkett Smith, okay?
Yeah.
Married to Will Smith and fucking your son's best friend. That's definitely a choice to have as a public figure. Here we go. Is it a different choice for non-public figures? I feel like the magnitude of the choice definitely is a little different when you're not a public figure, right? When you know your husband is such a massive, you know, star and a public figure, and then you go do that, I feel like it obviously has a much bigger effect than, you know, if you're just, you know, you live in a private life, right? Will Smith's a cuck? I don't think Will Smith's a cuck, bro. I think he's just... I think bro's just lost,
Hello.
man.
Sorry.
I think he's just lost.
But there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Oh. Please, excuse me. Are you the Traveler? Could I take a quick look at your Adventurer Handbook? Master Child said I should verify your identity.
Yo, how does everybody in the Fatui don't just know me? Like, these motherfuckers should just have a picture of my face.
Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. We're under strict orders from Master Child to keep this room well guarded. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. that would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes, of course. Rest assured, you're in safe hands.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong. Anyway, I
Handpicked to
won't
guard
keep
a
you any
little
longer.
fucking gremlin.
Please, head inside.
Why do I feel like something's gonna be wrong when we go inside? Oh.
Traveler! Oh, shit,
Okay.
you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Ooh, I don't.
Hi, I'm Odette.
I don't
The
think she
Traveler
wants
and
to be
I
friends
crossed paths
yet.
a few times.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point.
Okay, watch what you're fucking saying, Paimon. I'm not a fucking member of the Fatui.
Paimon's
Just saying
definitely on the
shit.
mend. We should be back to our usual travels in a few days' time. Seems like that doctor was right. It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this? Is that a flame inside an ice cube? Wait, is this real ice? How's it not melting? And how does the fire keep on burning?
All keen observations. You're right. This is called whenever I've
Wait,
caught a cold.
I misclicked. Core Ignis.
Quickly, if I place this by my bed. You're welcome to borrow it.
This is how Odette gets revenge on us killing Senora. She's placing this fucking radioactive lamp next to Paimon, so Paimon slowly dies.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm! Oh, it's like magic. Your name was Odette, right? How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief.
Thank God the people outside don't know that this is what they're guarding.
Any progress with your investigation yet? No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokad, huh? Let me think. Members of the Rokad keep their true identities hidden, but I think there might be someone I can introduce you to. Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it goes.
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna head to the bar.
She's gonna poison it.
Paimon will have... maybe some hot milk? Yeah. Paimon's in the mood for something warm. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute. Paimon wants to know everything that's happened today. It'll be kind of like Tabletop Troop. No reason why listening to a story can't be an adventure.
Okay. Go to the Korolyevsky Theater. Oh damn, far as fuck. Oh shit, I never got a waypoint for this thing. Okay.
Come on, keep up. Take a break. Come on, keep up.
Pick up the pace.
Alright. I feel like we're meeting maybe
You made it. I've got some tickets,
What's her
and I
name?
managed to set something up with the Rokot. It'll have to wait until after the show, though. Happy to stay and watch?
Yeah,
I doubt
I
you've seen
forgot
the
how to. What's her
Korolyevsky
full
troupe on
name?
stage before.
Body something.
Pleasure. Here.
Vadia
This is the way
Nitsa.
in.
Yeah.
Please present yourself for a routine inspection in accordance with theater regulations. Thank you.
Oh. It's Genshin Japar Dark Mode.
Is that guy with the Fatui? Looks like he's waiting for something.
Okay, all done. Thank you for your cooperation. Please proceed through to the theater.
What's up? Everything okay? Snezhnaya's business and political leaders are always passing through here, so it makes sense that security's tight. Still, it's a little unusual to see the Fatui's Armory Palace guard here. You saw him, right? The guy right at the back. Strong, silent type. His name's Valeri. He's part of the Special Assignments Battalion, but I only ever see him here for one thing. To look for a guy named Mitya.
Oh my god. It's Einstein.
Supposedly a researcher, though he never seems to put much time in at the office. The theater is one of his favorite places to hang out when he's playing hooky from work. But that's not for us to worry about. Let's go. The show's about to start. What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh? Oh,
yeah, it does.
The one in Fontaine? I hear it's iconic. Never seen it for myself, though. Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
And for how big it is, it doesn't seat that many people.
If you're gonna show up late, keep your mouth shut.
What's his
Yo,
problem?
look at those blue people back there. What's up with them?
Whatever. No point arguing with people like that.
Look, there she is. That's who I'm introducing you to later. She's the lead singer of the troupe, Vodyanitsa.
Bro, this guy calls us rude and he's wearing a hat at a fucking theater performance. Dumb bitch, take it off. Oh my god. Okay, damn.
This leads directly to the green room. They're expecting us. Vodyanitsa will be waiting for us there. Hey there. Excuse me.
Can you believe it? I am so mad right now. Come in.
I did not expect that to be
it's
her
you two.
personality.
Huh? You know each other? Oh, wait. Is this who you were telling me about? The one you met yesterday and couldn't stop thinking about?
Whoa!
I never said that.
Yes, you did. Why are you denying it? It was right before I went on that rant about the moody factory owner. Oh, I remember it so clearly.
Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, I just brought him here to see the show. And when it finished, he was full of praise for Vodionitsa's performance. So I thought I'd try my luck, see if we could get the chance to chat for a bit. Maybe get an autograph?
You work here. You of all people ought to know that's against the rules. It's not what the green room is there for.
Oh, what's the big deal? Come on, don't be shy. I can give you an autograph. You can take a picture too if you want.
Do as you please.
Vodionitsa's model moved like
I
so
finished
much
all
more
my shows for the
fluidly.
day. I'll leave you to chat.
Oh, new animations just for her?
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. Odette's just too proud to admit it. She thinks very highly of you, and so do I. You did the right thing in Svietloladovka.
We're good. Odette's out of earshot. I'll lock the door. Confidentiality, of course. The Rokat is very strict on that.
Whoa, Alosha! Not out loud! Not with an outsider here!
Relax, I've taken care of it. Look at this.
The President's reply sent this morning. Wait, so he's been approved to join?
Who's the president?
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rokat. Unfortunately, Rokat intel is only available to members. But ever since you set foot in Snezhnaya, we've been working together. I've seen the way you work, your character, and your motives. Everything about you is perfectly in alignment with what we're trying to achieve in the Rokat. So I figured I might as well cut to the chase. I wrote a letter to the President explaining your situation, including just the right amount of detail. His approval came very quickly. Of course, it's still your decision whether you want to join or not. We'll respect your choice.
Well, assuming Odette was telling the truth and she didn't misjudge you, I guess we don't need to worry about you blowing our cover. Still, you gave me a real fright. I didn't know that's why you came looking for me. So, that stuff you said about admiring my performance, was that just because Odette was here? Did you actually mean it? Now you're talking. That's what I like to hear.
Anyway, let me give you a quick rundown of how things work. Like I said, the Rokat is a covert organization, and we hide our identities. Members typically don't meet in person or even know each other's identities. This helps us maintain a high level of independence and secrecy. Because of this, members are basically free to decide their methods without constraints, so long as the outcome of any activity doesn't violate the organization's principles.
After all, we don't have any ostensible contact with each
Eula's
other.
VA, really?
This way, if anything goes wrong, no one else
Good
will
for
be
her, bro.
implicated.
Finally got a character
Beyond
that'll
the
probably
freedom
get
to
way
choose how
more
you
screen
operate,
time than
it's
Eula.
also your choice whether to act at all. We have plenty of members who have yet to take any action. In short, joining the Rokat in and of itself won't place any restrictions on your activity in Snezhnaya. There's a code of conduct you can read if it interests you. But basically, as long as you don't plan on using your anonymity to go around doing evil, you'll be fine.
I tried reading it 5 or 6 times. Never made it all the way through. Even the most lackluster script makes for more interesting reading.
Great. Then I'll go grab an official application form. Be right back.
Well, Alosha has this pet dog, you see. His name's Tagarin, and this one time, Alosha brought him backstage. Tagarin took quite a liking to me, so I played with him for a little bit and fed him some treats. Then, the Rokat was out on a mission one day, and even though we were all in disguise, Tagarin recognized me right away.
Just a coincidence, really. We didn't report it to the higher-ups, though, to avoid dealing with the fallout. Like my job at the theater, for instance. I really need it to make ends meet. By the way, what were you complaining about just before we came in? Did everything go okay with Chuganov?
Everything did not go okay. That's why I was so mad. I tried to make some small talk with him before I went on stage to fish for intel about the Iskra manufacturing plant. But he wouldn't take the bait. No matter what I said, he kept dodging the question. And then he started complaining. He said he didn't appreciate his second-rate seat in the stalls because he usually gets a private box. I mean, what did he expect? Everyone knows that if you want a box seat, you buy a ticket well in advance. But instead, he sends me a letter the day before the show when we're practically sold out. I had to juggle things around just to get him a half-decent seat, hoping he would appreciate the gesture enough to share some information. But nope, he didn't give me anything.
Yeah, meeting Chuganov in person has definitely been a disappointing experience. Oh, you probably don't know who we're talking about, do you? Chuganov was that older guy you were sitting next to today. I'm sure he didn't make a great first impression on you either.
To the citizenry, he's a family man and a kind boss. But
family
our
man.
interactions with him tell a very different story. It's one thing to ask for a favor, but he acts like it's his right. He always expects special treatment. Take the ticket situation, for instance. I've actually gotten him a private box in the past. But not only was he not even grateful, now he's acting like I've sold him short this time. Not to mention that he's never paid for a single one of his tickets.
I would never do that.
And another thing, if he's such a big family man, why doesn't he bring his wife and daughter to see the show once in a while? I've never seen them here, not even once.
Calm down, Vodyanitsa. If you won't do it the easy way, we'll have to try the hard way. But first things first. Here's your application form. Go ahead and fill it out.
I want to ordinary people? What does that even mean? Mom told me to give it a try. Oh. Oh.
Looks like I'll need to make a few little tweaks here and there. But other than that, you're good to go.
Hey, nice. Easy.
All right. Now that we're officially Rokot comrades, I can tell you. Chuganov is the target of our current operation. Recently, we've done some recon work at the Iskra manufacturing plant, which pretty much confirmed that their energy consumption is way beyond the legal limit. All we need now is some direct evidence to present to the Vetcha, so we can demand that they shut the plant down.
That way, the Kresny Crystal can be allocated to where it's needed most.
I was hoping he might let slip during one of our chats, but he's too tight-lipped. We'll have to find another way. I'm meeting another regular theater goer tonight, Mitya.
But Valeri's here too, and he's probably looking for Mitya, so he may end up being a no-show.
Don't you worry. He must know how to dodge Valeri, or he wouldn't be showing up on time for every performance. Mitya is a renowned energy expert. Although we can't get any direct evidence of the excessive energy consumption at the plant, we can accidentally let the information slip to him. The authorities should take someone like him seriously. So if he starts raising questions about energy use at the Iskra manufacturing plant, there will be a proper investigation. Also, we're not allowed on site, but he has clearance. So all we need is his cooperation. Yeah, so that's the other thing we're trying to figure out. Though I think we're far less likely to make any progress on that front. Still, I I hear that Mitya is a bit of a chatterbox. So, who knows? Maybe if we catch him in the right mood, he'll let something slip.
What do you think? Sound like something worth your time?
Okay.
I'd love to
in that
meet
case,
Mitya.
You guys find a seat somewhere
Mitya.
nearby. Pretend you're a couple of buddies there to eat, and keep your ears peeled for useful information. He's a huge fan, so I doubt he'll have his guard up around me. But you two need to be convincing. If he suspects anything at all, he might stop talking.
Sure. Don't worry. We'll make a believable pair of buddies.
Perfect! You've sold me already. Now, help me tidy this room up a bit before we head out.
Okay. What needs tidying?
Everything!
Huh? Who the fuck lined that shit up, bro? What? How does it even happen? How do you construct this building with the fucking fireplace not lined up with the middle of the fucking... Am I crazy? No, this isn't an issue of the fucking frame. Straight up the fireplace is misaligned. What the hell? Ugh. What the hell is this shit? Who designed this place? Kill them. Off with their head.
Take a break?
How tiresome.
I'm just checking out their moves, bro.
Come on, keep up.
Sorry, wrong room. Yeah, Bob, you hit that split right there. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, we have to go to the restaurant. Am I supposed to have a TP to this?
How tiresome.
Alright, let's see.
We come here often, so we shouldn't stand out. Let's sit here. Now, it's up to Vodyanica. Let's see how the conversation goes.
Ooh, there he is.
Mr. Mitya!
How do you look at Mitya and then look at Diluc and...
Oh, sorry. I got a little held
Except
up on
they're
my way
in the
here.
same game.
Now we have even less time than we planned.
Crazy.
Go ahead and order some snacks and drinks. Whatever you like. Let me see. According to my schedule, we still have 25 minutes left.
You're really pressed for time today, huh? I was imagining this would be a leisurely chat. If you'd prefer, we can always reschedule for another afternoon when you have more time.
No need. Getting to meet the lead singer is a very precious opportunity for me. I'm not about to pass it up. I've already had to decline your invitation several times because our schedules rarely align. If I don't grab this chance while it's here, who knows when the next one will come around?
Well, it's very kind of you to make time just for me.
Got there, Einstein? That's what I said.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. But Snezhnaya's full of weird and wonderful things like that, so people tend not to bat an eye. I'm sure the same will go for the Eye of Grey and Paimon.
The reason I invited you out for tea and a chat today was to get some feedback from a true
Holy
fan of the
pancakes.
theater.
Well, I genuinely have nothing bad to say. No matter how many times I hear you sing, it never gets old. It always seems fresh and new somehow. Maybe it's because the more times I listen, the more details I notice. Or maybe you simply improve with every performance, delivering it better each time.
Thank you! I'm delighted to hear that. Could you give me any specific examples?
Oh, yeah. The piece you sang today, for example.
beneath the frozen river?
Hey, what's with you? I'm just praising a good performance.
I always used to find that such a bleak and lonely song. But the more you listen, the more you realize that it's not as cold and nihilistic as it appears. When you really dig down into it, there's a certain level where you're surprised by the emergence of hope.
Wow, I'm impressed. I didn't expect you to pick up on that. Actually, I only tried out that angle after talking with the composer. Still, Beneath the Frozen River wasn't on today's program.
Oh, really? But it's a classic. You sing it every time.
Almost every time.
Oh, well then, let me say a few words about that other all-time classic, Flying in the Wind from the Mountain Sparrow.
I didn't sing that one today either. My voice wasn't quite up to it, so I switched it out at the last minute.
Oh, but,
Sorry, Mr. Mitya, but you were at the theater today, yes?
Of course I was. Remember? I said hello to all the troupe members before the show started. You, Odette, and the others.
So, what did Odette sing today?
Elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose, of course.
Correct. I see. I see. You find my singing boring, don't you? That's why you don't remember a single song. Looks like I'll need to cut a few from the program next time.
No, that's not it. I swear. All right. I'll be straight with you. I'm sorry. My mind was wandering as you took the stage today. I enjoy watching your shows because the exquisite performances stimulate the mind. It always sparks some inspiration for my research. So, whenever I get stuck at work, I come to the theater for a change of pace. Odette's dance during the Elegy of the Snow-Winged Goose today was simply incredible. It got me wondering what she's been going through recently. That look of sheer defiance in the face of utter tragedy? It was so inspiring. I started scribbling in my notebook right away. Not that I made a ton of progress in the grand scheme of things, but I still think it was productive. By the time I snapped out of it, the entire show had finished.
So what you're saying is, you didn't listen to my singing at all?
Unfortunately not. I'm sorry, I don't know which is more disrespectful. The fact that I don't always come for the show itself, or the fact that I missed your performance. Seems like things are getting a little awkward.
Mitya just stepped into a conversational minefield. If there's one thing Vodyanitsa doesn't like, it's people who show disrespect for her performance. This meeting was so hard to set up. Don't tell me it's already falling apart.
It's fine. I suppose this is affirming in its own way. At least, it shows that our performance really touches people's hearts, right? Don't let it bother you. It certainly doesn't bother me.
She's showing a lot of restraint.
Well, I'll be sure to let Odette know how much you adored her performance.
Please don't say that. I always love your performances too. It's just that inspiration struck at the wrong time today. I'm usually all ears.
I know, I can tell. That's why I value your opinion. I'm sure some people can't stand it when others praise their coworkers right to their face, but not me. No, sir.
Fair enough. I still feel kinda bad though.
But you know what I really can't stand? People who only show up to the theater to pretend that they're cultured. Makes me sick to my stomach.
Oh yeah, 100%. There are
Who's she
too many of
talking
those
about?
people around. By the time they're walking out the door,
Me?
they've
I
forgotten
would
all
never
about
do
the
that.
show. What's wrong? You look furious.
I don't know if you've heard about the boss of the Iskra manufacturing plant. He isn't even a theater investor, but he always demands the same privileges as actual investors. Box tickets only, premium drinks, even the right to request specific songs.
Well played, Vodyanitsa. Seems like she's harnessing her rage to steer the conversation back on track.
Now that you mention it,
I've interacted with that guy before. I gotta say, everyone holds him up as an example of a benevolent businessman, but I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah, he couldn't care less about what's happening on stage. He's just there to flaunt his social status. I hate that I have to prepare programs for guys like that. What's the big deal with that factory he runs anyway? I asked around a bit and heard some pretty shocking stories. Sounds like he's just another greedy capitalist.
Oh, really?
Yep, the things people are saying are pretty damning. Low wages, insanely long working hours, equipment running around the clock. And as if that's not bad enough, he also strictly forbids his employees from giving any kind of interview. Project Stuja has now been extended so many times, we're at the point where crystal rations for the common folk are barely enough to survive on. Yet he even wants to get his greedy hands on them just to boost his own profits. If the rumors are true, he's in serious violation of the law.
Interesting. So you've heard about it too?
What? So it's really true?
Who knows? I've only heard the same rumors you have. But there's no smoke without fire. The Rooster's been coming down on us hard lately, demanding that we track and trace every single batch of Crystal. My coworkers in the Department of Energy have been tearing their hair out over it.
The Rooster? I didn't realize he cared that much.
Yeah. Even though there are no restrictions on Crystal trading, the poor will wind up freezing to death if we let the rich buy as much as they want. That's clearly unfair. Looks like we'll need to arrange an investigation into the Iskra manufacturing plant as soon as possible. I never knew you kept up with current affairs beyond the theater, Miss Vodyanica. You really have a heart for the common person. Most Fae in your position have long been indifferent to the plight of humans.
Well, those of us who choose to live in human cities are naturally going to pay attention to any significant upheaval. Isn't the Rooster a Fae himself? I'm just surprised to learn that even someone with as much experience as him is getting so stressed out over Project Stuja. What is the end goal of this project anyway?
This is it. We're finally going there.
I'm sure Mitya can sense on some level that she's fishing for information. But since their conversation is so relaxed, he might just let something slip.
It's stressing me out too. If I'd only made better progress with my research, things wouldn't have dragged on this long.
Oh, so your work is related to Project Stuja?
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source. Not the power of the Light Realm, and not elemental energy. Right now, the only thing that meets the requirements is the power contained within stellar linchpins. But harnessing that power is costly. Each step of the process requires enormous amounts of Kresnik crystal, from extraction to quantification to attempts at conversion. Progress has been painfully slow, and the team is getting burned out as time goes by. Sometimes, I see people staring into space as if in a trance.
Could it be that this new energy source has side effects?
No, it doesn't affect us, because the energy is used for... Okay, I got it. Stop choking me. Sorry, I can't talk about that. I think we're all just exhausted. We've been working ourselves to the
like
bone
Doctor
for so
Strange with
long,
his cape,
with so
man.
little progress to show for it. It's no wonder people are struggling to stay motivated.
Seems like I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have gotten so mad at you for not paying attention during the show.
Don't worry about it. I count myself lucky, to be honest. I don't envy the people who work closely with the Tsaritsa herself. I'd much rather be in my current position. At least I don't have to shoulder any major responsibilities.
So they're trying to develop a completely new kind of energy. Yeah, censored by a scarf. Who would have thought?
Oh, dear. It looks like my time is up. I'm afraid I have to leave. I'm so sorry. We ended up barely talking about the theater.
That's okay. It was a pleasure chatting with you, really.
Let's make up for it next time. Yeah, hopefully once the work pressure eases up a little, I'll be able to focus more on the performance, and then we'll have more to discuss. We touched on some confidential issues today. I'd be grateful if you could keep it between us.
That could have gone worse.
Nice job. Why was Mitya in such a hurry to leave, though?
Oh.
Sorry, routine inspection. Okay, let's go.
So he wasn't rushing to get back to work. He must have calculated that Valeri would find him here in exactly 25 minutes. That's frighteningly accurate.
One of the main duties of the Special Assignments Battalion is to ensure that important figures stick to their schedules.
All right, time for us to get going too. Excuse me, check please.
We'll settle our check too, then.
Oh, hello there. Mr. Mitya paid the check before leaving. He also asked me to pass on a message. He said it was an honor to share his tea break with Miss Vodyanitsa and her two friends.
Wait.
So he knew we were here all along? This raises a lot of questions. Did he deliberately mention the new energy source so that we'd overhear it? Maybe his work isn't confidential after all. Maybe the key here is the purpose of this new energy. I guess that's the next thing to look into.
Suspicious.
Vodyanitsa and Alosha have left. Time to head back and call it a day.
Bro, it's like 8 p.m., Traveler. We don't need to call it a day. Turn to my room.
Take a break, pick up the pace.
My mom? Are you dead?
You're back! Here pretty early today. Paimon was just gonna mention that. After she woke up today, Paimon felt like her temperature was completely back to normal. But her strength still hasn't returned. Still, there's some good news. Paimon thinks she might have figured out the source of the problem. It's like there's some kind of mysterious power affecting Paimon. Paimon's never felt this way before during any of her travels. She only started feeling this way since we arrived in Snezhnaya.
That's right. The Armory Palace needs a brand new energy source.
Could that have something to do with this?
What is it? You're making that face again. You know, the one you get whenever you have a light bulb moment? So, they're trying to develop a new energy source here?
Maybe whatever the energy source is
Paimon's feeling unwell?
saps into, you know, whatever power Paimon is based on. You know how like Columbina had that issue in Not Cry? But it's like similar concept, but like not,
researching has
you know,
any
not
side
exactly
effects.
the same.
Although, he did say that people working on the project have been having issues with their concentration and short-term memory. And even so, those are completely different symptoms from Paimon's. It's pretty faint, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Lord, we're to 47.
Good morning, Mr. Fobm4ster. Happy 47 years. I finally had time to arrange my room and figures, yay. Not as many figures as you tow, Mr. Chat. Look at my figurines. Take a look, link.
Nice. Oh, the fucking Acheron one, damn. Nice. I see a Kaching back there. Fucking holy Red Hood.
Sure, Paimon's with you there. But how, though? The Rokat only has a limited amount of intel. Oh, great point! They argue about Project Stuja every day. If we could sit in on one of their sessions, we might pick up some new leads. Good idea! Oh yeah, while you were
Archon, did you ever think maybe you're sick
This
because you
one
just eat
seemed right
fucking
up
way
your
too much?
alley. So, Paimon saved some for you. Come try it once you finish writing your letter.
How are you even affording all this? Alright. 2 days. You just face an entire cake? Hey, listen. I rarely eat things like that on stream, okay? So...
Alosha replied. He says that we won't be able to speak at the Vetcha, but he can arrange...
Let's go.
Time to get ready. Then head to the Snezhnograd Vetcha.
I don't eat sweets off stream that much either, okay? See, it's the blue people, bro.
Ah, Miss Vodyanitsa, prima donna of the Korolievsky troupe. What a surprise meeting you here. Will you be sitting in on a session of the Vetcha?
Sorry, I'm not taking interviews today. Oh good, you're here. The session's about to begin. Let's get inside.
Please wait, Miss Vodyanitsa. Could you introduce me to your new friend?
Get away from here, paparazzi fucking rats. Am I going to do the whole story today? I'm pretty sure I can't. Aren't there probably like 5 more hours? Shortly after you take your seat, the meeting of the Snezhnograd Vetcha officially begins. Discussions on whether to extend Project Stuja are saved one until the end. As the rooster, Pulcinella, shares various energy-related statistics, the dull and lifeless room suddenly became very animated. Where are we sitting?
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik Crystal show clear signs of stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances and determined that the status quo can be sustained until the next period. For detailed statistics, I would refer you to the industry reports that have been distributed to all persons present. It should also be noted that while the recent blizzards have led to a significant increase in people's energy expenses, this is strictly a short-term phenomenon associated with a remotely located monster. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa is giving her full attention to this matter. We should have every confidence that it will be dealt with swiftly and conclusively. A financial report on disaster relief is also present in this report, courtesy of Pantalone.
They cover the same old ground every single time. The rooster never seems to mind, but everyone else is getting tired of it. There's a general lack of trust. People aren't seeing any tangible benefits that affect them directly. Of course, none of that will be reflected in any of the reports on the table.
Yeah, if it weren't for these
Why don't
hard
they have
copy
chairs up
documents,
there?
I could have at
Pulcinella's too
least made
fucking short
something
to even
up.
fucking show up if he sits.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just out here trying to hit my interview quotas. Bring out the Kvass. Ever read it? Best-selling newspaper in town.
If I remember correctly, you guys don't even have a sales permit. You have to sell from stalls on the street.
Okay then, best-selling street stall newspaper in town. Still counts.
Order! We will now open the floor to the representatives. If there are no further substantive issues to discuss, we will then proceed to a vote on this motion.
Snezhnaya has a long tradition of treating members of the Fatui armed forces and their dependents favorably. But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have access to 15% less crystal than the average civilian family in Snezhnograd. It's been said many times before, but it bears repeating now. There needs to be a clear and consistent rationale behind how crystal is allocated, or we will soon face immense public backlash.
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once.
I say again, true consistency exists only in principle. In the real world, fairness is relative. You appear to treat resource allocation as a simple function of production and population. So what about when the equipment used in production breaks down? Have you factored that into your equation? And do you even know how long it's been since Snezhnaya last conducted a census?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. And I doubt I'd be going by child. I'd like to bring the focus back to the specific issue I raised. Or do you wish to deny that favorable treatment for Fatui dependents is our long-standing policy?
It's easy to be a critic when there's no accountability. That seems to be a running theme in the anti-Project Stuja cohort. Defeat the ringleader and all other problems will magically resolve themselves. That's what they seem to think. But in case you aren't aware, not one jot in my report would change whether Project Stuja continues or not.
So you have no intention whatsoever of finding a solution to this problem?
On the contrary, I'm the only one here who ever brings solutions.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces.
What the fuck?
Regrader struck back with style and a war of words ensued.
What just happened? Okay.
Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support? The people have spoken! Child received raucous applause from the crowd as he pushed Regrader onto his back foot with a relentless barrage of questions. It had to be seen to be believed.
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
However this reporter wants to spin things, I haven't forgotten that Tartaglia was representing the Northland Bank when we first met in Liyue. So surely, their relationship can't always have been this strained.
You two are getting off topic. Let's focus on what the data is saying.
Mr. Pantalone, may I speak on your behalf?
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save my breath.
Crystal distribution policy undergoes modifications with each new period. The ultimate goal being to find the most reasonable method of allocation, which I believe is what Mr. Tartaglia also seeks. But I fear many may have been misled on this topic by extremist activists. To clarify, Project Stuja is not the root cause of the problem. It is merely a framework for resource distribution. The most recent reports all point to Snezhnaya's resilience and adaptability during this period of fine-tuning, and give clear indications that a distribution framework is improving with each iteration. To make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more harm than good. It would be a waste of the hard-won experience we've gained to date.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify the fiscal logic, clearly alluding to social organizations like the Rokot in his words. With the notorious Lelek still active to this day, should the Rokot be held responsible? No, there is someone else to blame.
Where the fuck did she get
She's
that?
just rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. The Rokot are the critics he accuses of taking no responsibility for their actions. As for Lelek, you won't have heard of him yet. He's currently the most famous member of the Rokot. Well, more like infamous. Ending Project Stuja has become an obsession for him. Unlike the more decent ones among us, he believes that votes in the Vetcha are all that matter. So whether it's threats, coercion, or bribery, he'll use whatever means necessary to get people to change their vote.
And since we're already on the subject, what do you think of Lelek's methods? Are you for or against? Well, whatever the story is, his actions benefit us all. We stand with Lelek.
At least someone here wants to take this discussion seriously. I've been considering that issue myself. What you really need is more precise regional data, right? I think it would be easiest to let the Fatui handle it, since they're already in charge of Crystal shipments anyway. We may as well get them to collect some data while they're at it. Whatever you need, you can ask the Fatui to look into it for you. In terms of supervision, I think the Druzhna would be a good fit. I had hoped to discuss this with Miss Vesna, but sadly, she's not present.
I will be happy to take a note of your suggestions and present them to Commander Vesna for a decision upon her return. The Commander has always taken a keen interest in Project Stuja. However, given the Druzhna's demanding workload, I'm afraid it may prove difficult for them to provide any practical support.
Let us refrain from jumping to conclusions until a concrete and actionable plan is in place.
My apologies, Lord 4ster.
There are numerous issues to address here, including manpower, time sensitivity, and reporting lines. Nevertheless, I support drafting a proposal.
Why does the rooster
follow the usual procedure,
fix his glasses
and it can
so
be
often?
raised as a
There's
new
no
motion
shot
for
that
all
giant ass
parties
fucking
to
nose
evaluate
doesn't have that
at
fucking
the
glasses
appropriate
perfectly
time.
planted in place.
In that case, I'd like to share one thought before the proposal is drafted. The issue of time sensitivity was raised just now, which I presume relates to the official reports. In fact, the Energy Commission already collects regular statistics on each urban center and its surrounding area. Would these be of any use?
That's a good idea. I read every issue of Svietlo Laidovka's report, and although my focus is mostly on the section about equipment operation, the energy consumption statistics also yield a lot of insights.
Be that as
Look
it
at that
may,
thing. God
does no one see an issue with using local data to
Fucking
determine
Tyrannosaurus
crystal
tooth.
quotas? In the long
Not if they are used purely for reference. So long as we have the report from the Northland Bank's headquarters to corroborate it, no one will be able to
Can
fool
you say
me.
Svetlola Dovska?
Very well, then.
I've been saying it,
It
motherfucker.
appears that this arrangement is acceptable to all parties.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The members reached a provisional consensus on the issue of improving treatment for Fatui soldiers.
You notice the reporter jot down a few words before suddenly crossing everything out and starting a fresh paragraph.
Today, the prima donna of the Korai Lievsky troupe attended a session
Whoa,
of
whoa,
the
whoa!
Snezhnograd
Don't
Vecha
include
in the
us in your
company
fucking
of a
report.
dashing young man. The question on all our minds is, what is the true nature of their relationship?
Yeah, we're married.
Write anything like that again, and I'm revoking your permission to interview the troupe. Got it?
The remaining discussion covers everything from energy to healthcare, technology, and industry. All parties take the opportunity to express their stance on Project Stuja. You ignore Mironova as she carries on writing her sensationalist report, but after a while you start to feel that reading the news from her might actually be more interesting than being here in person.
Now then, if there are no further contributions from those present, we shall proceed to the final vote.
Hey, check it out! What made him vote against? Why now?
The votes have been tallied. Those in favor of continuing Project Stuja total 61%, securing a clear majority.
That was too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a huge loss.
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how Pulcinella will respond this time.
Chuganov. I see. Lelek strikes again.
Yes, go, Lelek. Once Project Stuja is defeated, our unwavering support at Bring Out the Kvass will finally pay off when we make our comeback. I can taste our victory already!
In accordance with the result of this vote, Project Stuja will remain in effect until the next Vecha period. Finally, may I remind us all, we debate only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm. The session is concluded.
Take a break, pick up the pace.
Oh, this fucker was actually standing the whole time, bro. Just sit, mother bitch. We'd see you easier if you're fucking sitting. Hello? He has knee problems. He does have a cane.
Really
but like, why is he
wasn't
standing the whole time if he
expecting
needs a
Chuganov to vote
cane?
against Project Stuja. Well, In principle, Snezhnaya's business and political elites ought to be the ones least likely to oppose it. As we heard, Project Stuja is basically just a resource distribution framework that requires everyone to cut back during the winter. But even if the policy got cancelled, the Tsaritsa's energy needs wouldn't suddenly go down. The extra demand from the public would have to be filled from somewhere. So logically, the factories would have to take the hit. I got a letter from Mr. Mitya just before today's session. He said he's confirmed that there are issues around overtime and excessive energy consumption at the Iskra manufacturing plant. In a situation like this, once the Rooster receives the report, he'll order the factory to halt production and submit to an investigation before issuing a penalty. But that's a week-long process, and thus didn't make it onto the Vetcha agenda this time. I don't think he suspects anything so far. Exactly. And as you know, he's a very selfish person. I was originally gonna try and flip him after he received notice of the official sanctions. My plan was to convince him that the whole thing was completely unfair. Rather than just sit back and take the hit while his factory stopped production, he'd be better off voting to end Project Stuja. At least that way, no one else would be able to make any money either, because all the factories would suddenly have more limited energy to work with. But now, he's already voted against it, which means someone must have used more forceful means to change his vote. Just like with everyone else who flipped.
Lelek.
Yeah, no one knows why Lelek is so obsessed with ending Project Stuja, but by the looks of it, he's inching closer and closer to success.
Lelek must have strong motivations, given how he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. Maybe he knows the full truth of Project Stuja. Maybe my next step should be to focus on him.
Oh, right. What are your plans for the rest of the day? Shall we head out?
Hey, comrade.
You wanna watch Spider-Man?
I noticed you were here during the debate.
She.
I didn't take you for a political enthusiast.
Greetings, Harbingers. I just happened to have some free time today, and my new friend here thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha.
Ah, Odette must have introduced you. Looks like you two are getting along pretty well.
I'll leave you to catch up. I should head back to the troop.
Sure. Break a leg and all that.
No.
Thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no way you're here for kicks and giggles. Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah. To some, he's a
Yeah,
captivating
bro,
enigma.
what happened in that fucking
To
event
others,
story quest?
he's
We're
the
real
bane of their
buddy-buddy with
existence.
her, huh?
No one ever thought that some anonymous nobody from the Rokot could cause such a stir. Huh? You want to look into Lelek? Then I'm sure his days of anonymity are numbered. What do you think, Sandrone?
Fine by me, I guess. If the Traveler actually manages to expose Lelek, it'll be doing Pulcinella a favor. In return, it seems
Lelek is
fair to let
actually
him in on what
Hoyo's
we've
way
learned
to
so
say
far.
leakers.
My thoughts exactly. Sharing is caring
This
after
quest
all.
is how we
Head back to
expose
Blue Path
Genshin
and grab the
Impact
files on
leakers.
Lelek. It's easier to just pull the records than go through the rigmarole of getting the Traveler a visitor's permit.
As you command, child, sir.
In that case,
God, that
since
sounds
we're
so
going to be
stupid.
waiting anyway,
Child, sir.
I'll have someone brew a pot of black tea.
That's not black tea.
One common thread among the many incidents
That's like
Lelek has been
orange.
involved in is that the victims are all too scared to share any real information about him. Clearly, he must have threatened them in some way. His modus operandi is to silently infiltrate the scene and leave a threatening letter behind. But neither the letters nor the crime scenes ever yield any clues to his identity. So all these files have to offer are short statements by the people affected. They don't give us a lot to go on.
If nothing else, it shows we're dealing with a trained professional who's versed in counter-surveillance.
Yes, and to that point, he often strikes in highly secure locations. The victims are high-ranking and influential people who take their personal security very seriously. Somehow, Lelek slips right into their rooms without making a sound. There's never any eyewitnesses, nor the slightest trace of a break-in. If he can get in and out undetected, it means he can strike without warning. Not that that's ever happened so far, but the thought is enough to scare these people sleepless. It's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the
What if
investigation
Lelek
to
isn't
Faye.
one person?
Unfortunately,
Boom.
no one's found anything yet.
It's multiple people. It's an organization.
Careful. Don't underestimate me. Although, truth be told, I'd probably find it hard not to blow my cover. Direct confrontation is more my style.
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelek being human. It's just, there can only be a handful of people in all of Teyvat who'd fit the profile. Faye, on the other hand, plenty would have the ability, but few would have the motive.
No, not as strong as me. You'll never find the culprit with criteria like that. Let's go with a little weaker than me.
There's no way either of these people. What? What?
There's no denying that Master is strong, but meticulous. We can only hope.
He's meaning they're stronger?
He's just trying to find a reference point. Stop getting fixated on who's stronger than who.
But that's the most important thing.
Fuck, I should have said
In my
Nouvelette.
opinion, anyway.
Like, Skirk is obviously stronger, you know? Ooh.
Odette. Yeah, that seems about right. Her skills are solid, and she's always calm under pressure.
Except she's fatigued.
And she's a ballerina. And I watched John Wick, and those ballerinas are literally trained to be assassins.
Much more accurate than your previous example, at least.
No, wait a moment. Maybe we should interrogate that assumption.
What do you mean? Which assumption?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her. And when you think about it,
look at
the
Dottore,
robot
bro.
would be
He was a fucking
precisely
Fatui
what she needs
harbinger.
to conceal
He was down
her
to kill all of
identity.
y'all.
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. She'd already know where the Fatui will be and when. So she could choose the perfect time to act. Oh, yikes. I was just thinking out loud. Why is this starting to sound like such a convincing theory? Still, what reason could Odette possibly have for trying to call off Project Stuja?
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. She knows Odette best. Unfortunately, she isn't back yet.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This guy Tartaglia thinks Odette is slightly weaker than him. Can you imagine? Does he know? does he know? Does he know?
Rosaline used to open up to her in private about her struggles with Odette. As I'm sure you can imagine, Arlecchino is quite a lot better with children.
Yeah, the Tartag
than
hasn't
Rosaline
heard
was.
about the Pridewind Genshin
She gave her some
cheerlist
tips on
coming
how
out.
to handle the
a little
situation,
out of date.
and Rosaline managed to reach a settlement with Odette before leaving. So I suppose there were
Even
at
his
least
master is
no
a fraud?
lifelong
Oh
regrets
no,
left
we didn't
behind.
look. Where's Skirk, bro? Odette is stronger than Skirk. Oof.
Beyond that, I don't know the details about
Yeah,
that
Tartag,
side of
maybe you
things.
should train under Odette.
But I do know that Odette definitely has a motive to hold a grudge against Project Stuja. The reason being, her father passed away during the early stages of the project. That was back before it had been named Project Stuja, when things were still being worked out. But in essence, it's remained the same ever since.
Huh. The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette. Is that such a surprise? If you cast your mind back, you may remember that Rosaline and I weren't exactly close. We had tea together a few times, but that was about it.
Odette's past is no secret. Her father was a Fatus and her mother was a very famous ballerina. On the surface, it looks like she followed right in her parents' footsteps. But the truth is quite a different story. After her father passed away on a mission, her mother was overcome with grief. She broke her leg during a performance and could never dance again.
She's like
Odette
Benjamin
was
Button.
only interested in ballet at the time, but this tragedy left the family with both breadwinners gone. They could barely make ends meet. Per Capitano's policy, family members of Fatui who died in the line of duty had to be appropriately accommodated and provided with adequate assistance. So, regardless of how Rosaline may have felt about it, it fell to her to resolve the issue of Odette's family's livelihood. In the end, the solution they agreed upon was to have Odette join the Fatui.
Right, because the alternative would have been a one-off compensation payment, I guess. In that sense, joining up was definitely the better option. Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right? If she doesn't even like the Fatui.
It's just a theory. A possibility. But as a motive for Odette to become Lelik, it holds up. That said, I have no idea where Odette's head is at right now, or what her conflict with Rosaline was about. Plenty of people were on bad terms with Rosaline. I have no intention of trying to figure it all out.
Anybody like Senora? Besides, like, maybe Columbina?
Yes, but there's not much point in discussing that now.
Yeah, back to Lelik. Since our investigations so far have turned up next to nothing, we've got nothing to lose by trying a new angle. Funnily enough, Tonya and I had actually made plans to go to the theater tomorrow to watch Odette's rehearsal. Unfortunately, thanks to this Lelik situation, I'll be stuck working overtime again. Which means you can go in my place. No point wasting the ticket, plus you'll get to meet Tonya.
Spirit Seeker. Quite the classic ballet. It was passed down through Odette's mother's family for generations, though it hasn't been performed in years. But Odette's been practicing it diligently, and it's finally ready for a return to the stage. Excitement is through the roof. Tickets for the official performance sold out long ago.
Tonya's excited for it too. She's desperate to see it no matter what. Personally, it's not really my kind of thing, but since she's my little sister, I had to figure something out.
I've actually seen it several times before. The story's pretty straightforward. The lead character follows a trail of clues left behind by a spirit, gradually recovering her memories along the way. It's a tale of love and regret. So not exactly reinventing the wheel, at least by today's standards. But when that classic melody kicks in and the lead character begins to dance, it always gets me. It really is beautiful. Not an easy dance to do justice to, though. I know it's always been Odette's dream to perform this piece, but I'm not sure she's really ready.
In that case, I think that even if she is Lelik, we should wait until her performance is over before we respond. I'll let you take it from here, comrade.
All right. Return to the restaurant.
Surely Tonya's model won't be way better than her brother, right?
Yo, surely we're close to the end of Act 1.
How
Can't believe we're still on Act 1.
Pick up the pace.
I feel like I've been doing Act 1 forever. 2 more hours? Paimon! It's like our daily check if Paimon's dead yet. I didn't see her.
Sounds like you made a ton of progress today. It's good that everything's going so smoothly. Next step is to head back to the theater and get a clear answer from Odette. Either way, Paimon doesn't get the sense that she's a bad person. Sure, she might have done some pretty extreme things, but Paimon bet she has her reasons. Maybe this is going too far, but like, with everything she's managed to do so far, wouldn't it make more sense in theory to be even more, you know, heavy-handed? Why leave a letter when she could, well, are plenty of other ways to keep people in line, right? The point is, she could have gone further, but she didn't. So, if it is her, she's got some principles at least. Yeah! Well, all you can do is follow the facts wherever they lead. No change, really. But that thing Paimon told you about yesterday? Paimon feels like she can sense it more clearly now. Hearing you talk about your day makes Paimon itch for an adventure. If only she could be there with you so we could experience it all together.
Yeah, I wish you could be there too. I'm not used to adventuring alone. But don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
Aether did not open his mouth once.
Guess it's just one of those things. Never mind. Paimon will behave herself and keep resting.
If Odette is Lelik, she may well have inside information on Project Stuja. Her father was involved with the project's early implementation and tragically died in the process. Now, she's dedicated herself to bringing it to an end. It's hard to imagine she could have gotten this far without knowing anything at all about the Tsaritsa's true intentions. When she spoke to us as a member of the Fatui, how much did she let on? And how much was she hiding? Only time will tell. Maybe tomorrow, everything will be answered.
Hey look! It's snowing! Could be a tough day ahead.
I swear to God, Paimon, it's been snowing every moment we've been here. Oh shit, there's the end of Act 1. Yes, sir. Okay. Did you see the end? Did you see Enfield on stream? What does that even mean? You're so tough for hating on Paimon, bro. You say a lot of things, but I've never switched up on my fucking opinion on Paimon. I still believe she's a fucking I don't know. She's sus. All right.